Alrighty, welcome to part 2 of my skateboard videos. I'm not sure what I'm going to call them yet, but part 2 is going to be about some of the shoes and foot placements, standard riding positions. First off, I'll start with the shoes. When buying skateboard shoes, it's best to have shoes with nice good padding around here. These ones don't have it so much, but it's nice to have good padding up here and nice thick tongue on the shoe. It's just so that way your foot isn't jerking around so bad and it has a pretty good shock absorbent. So I just got these. These are a Walmart brand shoe, OP. These are my newer ones. I just put these laces on there. Feel free to customize like I did, like I put these construction worker yellow shoelaces on there. Pretty cool. You also want one with good grip. You need them with good grip and strong stitching, because the stitching, like around here, I don't know if you guys can really see that. There you go. That'll come off pretty easy when you're doing tricks, especially when you're flipping it, sliding it on the grip tape, because that grip tape is basically like sandpaper. So you want stuff with good stitching, good padding, and nice grip. So that's basically all I want to talk about the shoes. I don't like to buy too expensive skateboard shoes because they just wear out eventually. So I just buy in-between shoes like these ones. The ones that I'm wearing right now are actually Kmart brand, and these shoes have lasted me longer than any other skateboard shoes that I have tried. So even the cheap ones can surprise you. So you can, but I wouldn't recommend for your first pair of skateboard shoes to go out and buy like an $80 pair of shoes, unless you can afford it. And because if you don't really want to shell out that much money, I don't think you should. So yeah, now let's go over the foot placements. So basically, the basic foot placements, you're gonna need to know the basic parts, the parts of the board, like the front part of the board when you're standing. The part that's in front of you is called the nose. So that's the nose of the board. The part behind you is the tail. And the rest is just self-explanatory. Alright, if you watch my first part on my skateboard videos, you know that I like to say self-explanatory a lot, because a lot of it actually is. So, the first one I'm going to go over, which is what I ride, is standard footing. Standard footing is with your left foot up by the nose, your left foot forward, and your right foot down by the tail. That is standard footing, and then you kick off with your right foot. Now, the next one I want to go over is called goofy footing. Goofy footing is your right foot in front and your left foot in back. So it basically is the exact opposite of standard, because standard is your left foot forward, right foot back. Goofy is your right foot forward, left foot back. Next I want to go over Mongo. A lot of skateboard videos that I watch, they don't really mention Mongo that much. Because it's probably one of the most rare skateboarding footing. Mongo is when you have your foot back here and you're pushing off. When you push off with your front foot. Because normally, like for example, in standard footing, you push off with your back foot, because that foot that you pushed off with is going to go towards the back or the tail of the board. Mongo is when you push off with your front foot. Okay? And then, just like that. That's Mongo. And then there is also goofy footed Mongo, which is, of course, Mongo, but when you stand back on the board, you're riding goofy. So that's basically standard foot placements for riding a skateboard. So see you in part 3.